in Texas. They owned black people in Texas. It's the profits from those plantations which was exploited of black people that started the Gleaner Company. So you mustn't be surprised now when they talk about long live this woman of scorn legacy. So brothers and sisters, stay strong as Bitter Sugar rides forward. All we are saying, be proud to be black. And you cannot honor. We can't a few weeks ago celebrate Marcus Garvey and we're talking about our parliament honoring and so on. Somebody whose house. It doesn't matter she the individual. Before her and after her. The exploitation, the murder. When her father died, that was King George. She was in Kenya, 1952. She was in Kenya, brothers and sisters. And that was when she realized that she became head of state, head of the country. At that time, our brothers and sisters in Kenya, the Mau Mau, were fighting for their independence, were fighting for their land, were fighting for their dignity. The brutality that the British carried out against the Mau Mau between 1952 to 1959, the brutality, brothers and sisters, is overwhelmingly recorded, where many of our brothers, many of them were castrated. In other words, their balls and their penises were cut off. That's how sadomastic this British government is. And you talk about her legacy, her brutality. And brothers and sisters, there some of you might say, oh, that is old-time business and old-time. I hear even some black people, one person who says he's going to be involved in the political process. And I hear him saying, oh, they help to civilize us because we can sit around a table and eat with knife and fork. Those madness. Sit around a table and you civilize. The Ethiopians still eat with their hands. Ethiopians still sit around their basket of injera and whatever dish they have and their vegetables and so on, and those who eat meat, they have it right there on the table and you use your hand and eat. Does that mean they are uncivilized? You see, and it's black people saying this foolishness, So when you see all of the pictures now of this woman of scorn, when you see all the pictures and they show her smiling and doing this and giving out gifts and touching the children, them and all these things, and all our people now jump to that. She's a good woman, she's a kind woman, she's a beautiful woman. These are the things you hear saying, She's a woman of duty, a woman of service. Must be a woman of service if you're exploiting and robbing our minerals and all these things. So, brothers and sisters, be strong. We're going to talk about it, but we have enough other things to talk about. So, give thanks to be here. Bess FM, Bess100 FM. Our studio lines are 619-1508, 279-8473. Our WhatsApp line is 279-8473 if you want to send us a message. Now, I understand that since yesterday, our YouTube connections have been cut off. Now, brothers and sisters, please get used to that. And why I say get used to that, there was a time during the corona where YouTube cut us off because they says that we were licking out against corona and licking out against the vaccine and all those type of things. Well, So anytime we do anything on this station to uplift the dignity of the black race, I don't know what was said yesterday and by whom, but YouTube, that's how them behave. And they tried to punish you by saying that, thing. If you speak out against the homosexuals, them thing. What they want to do? Govern people's lives? That's how they want to behave. I don't know. Somebody must have said something against the woman of scorn yesterday. And take us off their system. This was why Colonel Gaddafi in Libya was so important, brothers and sisters.